okay,
Yeah.
Thank you so much. The one that was the Bel Air? Since we're here for Patrick, Mike, and
Bel Air, like Bel Air High School.
Oh,
So
that's why they got on the campaign?
yeah. Well, they keep saying they're going to, but... Wait, did you not say that?
How did y'all want to go there? Do you know what time she's going to be speaking?
Yeah, she should be speaking at 6:50.
Oh, okay. So she's going to do it for like an hour?
No, she's going to speak for like 15 minutes. Then have a demo playing. That'll be it.
I'm gonna move around once she gets up.
I know that love is
that is different and a candidate that is passionate. And Laura is exactly that. She has the dedication, and as a first-time candidate and as a former journalist, she has the energy, the honesty, and the dedication to really bring some energy and some change to Congress. And I am very excited for everything that Laura has been doing and all that she represents. And so if you can please join me with a round of applause to welcome your next District 7 Congresswoman.
Thank you, Nia. You are awesome, and I aspire to be like you when I'm 19 again. I'm Laura Moser, and I'm so grateful to each and every one of you for being here. I see many people who have walked many hundreds and hundreds of, no, Claudia, doors, and I hope that by the end of the speech you'll be committed to walking hundreds more in the next 14 days before the runoff vote. So today is May 8th, 2018, which is significant to me for several reasons. It is VE Day, the day that, the Allies declared victory in World War II. And it is also the day that Donald Trump decided to spontaneously, erratically withdraw from one of the greatest foreign policy accomplishments of Barack Obama's administration, which is the Iran deal. And every time something happens in this administration, I'm like, I'm so glad that I'm running for Congress, because we really need more reasonable, sane people at the table. And May 8th is also Facebook, thank you. Facebook is, for good and ill, has reminded me that I launched my campaign 1 year ago today at Pico's. So I really keep it local. I really like Upper Kirby for all my major campaign milestones. And I saw on my Facebook post kind of why, my sort of 3-paragraph announcement of why I had taken this completely out of character, crazy life decision to move my family back to my home district and become the next Congresswoman from the 7th District of Texas. And it was because of the direction that the country was going in, which I had thought was, as I say, that the arc of, the arc was finally bending fitfully toward justice at last. November 8th, 2016 was a forceful reminder of how hard it is, how hard we have to fight for democracy, what a fragile vessel democracy is, and how worth it is. As all of you people here assembled who've worked so hard this campaign know, it's not easy. We have to wake up every day and do things that we never thought we had to do to fight for this country. And so here I am, 365 days and many, many gray hairs later in this campaign, and we're going to win. Guess what? Yeah. It's happening. We're gonna win in November, and it's gonna be awesome, because I've become friends with women all around the country who are running for the same reasons that I am, which is to bring more decency and compassion and humanity to the table in Washington. And one of my friends is up for she's in a primary in North Carolina this night, and it's just so exciting to see people she's an 8th grade science teacher with 7 children. And she just decided to walk away from her job and run for Congress from a rural town outside of Winston-Salem. And we are the ones who are going to win. This is our year to really rewrite the narrative of the Trump era. So here's what I asked you guys for a lot of stuff, because we have 14 days and thousands and thousands of doors to knock. We have 1,800 volunteers. I actually had been saying 1,900, but I was fact-checked by Lynn, who runs my life and is the best person, and the reason I am up here tonight, the reason we are in this runoff, because Lynn, everyone here knows what I'm saying is true. Lynn built this team. She works harder than anyone else has ever worked at anything every single day. She gives her all. We all still love her. I think we do, yeah. But she makes us all give our best every single day, and I'm so grateful to you, Lynn, for being in this fight.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, and Lynn always says that to people, and it's fake, but deep down she does. She means it. So what we need to do for Lynn and for me is to sign up for shifts. We need you to phone everyone you know. We need you to knock on doors, and we need you to give money. Yes, I know. Don't worry, I always need to be prodded a lot for this one. But yes, we have these 1,800, not 1,900 volunteers, and we need to organize every single one of them. We need the resources. I mean, to say that we're using this for granola bars and little charging things, I don't know what they're called, those little rectangular batteries, that's right, exactly. We need the resources to really flip this district, and I truly believe that the only way we will win this district is not by assembling the same coalition. There are lots of Democrats in this district. We've never been able to flip it before because there's so many people who have never been spoken to, never been contacted, never been engaged, and that's what this campaign is doing. Grassroots is the only way to win this district and the state. And if we win Houston, if we win Texas, the GOP stranglehold on our nation is done. We are the most important Republican state in the country, and we need it. We need different types of candidates. We need people who get people to show up, and that is, showing up is 98% of the battle in life, and probably like 110% of the battle in Texas politics. But this is the campaign that is going to get people who have been indifferent and disenfranchised for many good reasons for many years to show up. And I'm so grateful to have all of y'all in this battle, because it's a joyous battle, and it's going to end triumphantly. And I'm so grateful to all of y'all, and we have 14 days, and let's do it, you know? So money, time, comfortable footwear. We get it all. Thank you. The other without whom not, Josh Levin, our fearless, fun, wonderfully jubilant, that's his sign off. He's our wonderfully jubilant field director. Take it away.
One of somebody that we call a super volunteer, Bill Hines. Everybody welcome up Bill. Bill's going to talk about his experience, but just so you guys know, Bill walks like 2-3 days a week, something like that, and he's knocked on over 1,500 doors for Laura. Wow.
And there's not really any difference between me and you. And it all started at the Mucky Duck. Actually, it all started in my kitchen. I was standing in my underwear, but that's a different story. So, unlike Mia, I haven't lived in Houston my whole life. But it's been a pretty good chunk of it. And my life in Houston has been bookended by 2 tragedies in our country. The first one was 9/11, that happened a few weeks after I came to start a job here. And the second was 11/9, which was Donald Trump's victory. And I was really disheartened after 11/9, and I didn't know what to do, and I was just despondent. But then I was standing in my kitchen in my underwear, and a knock came at the door, and I didn't want to answer it because I was in my underwear. But I went after, and there was a door hanger that said Laura Moser. And I said, "Who's this?" And I Googled her, and I said, "Dang, her grandpa comes from where my grandpa comes from." And I read a little bit more about her policies. I said, I love this woman. I want to do something. And I came to the Mucky Duck. And that afternoon I started walking blocks, and I've been going ever since. And the reason is that we have to do something. If we don't show up, we get what we got. But if we show up, which we haven't done in the past, there's nothing that can stop us. Because we just have to, we don't have to convince the other guys to vote for us. We have to convince our guys to show up. And they will. There's block walks on Thursday and Sunday going out of my house. Please come talk to me if you're interested. I'd be more than happy to sign you up. But that's how we're going to win. We have a galvanizing figure who can turn people out, not only for this runoff, but for the election in November. And when people are motivated to do what's good, and most people do want to do what's good and right, they'll accomplish it. So please, come join us and help make it happen.
Thank you, John. I just want to update everybody, including Laura, on a couple of numbers. So as of this afternoon, we are at 1,883 volunteers. Which means we are 17 volunteers away from reaching 2,000. So before you leave, make sure you see someone over here and sign up to volunteer. We are walking literally all day from 10 a.m. until 9 p.m. We're calling people all over the district. We do launches at Carol's house and Bill's house and our office in Uptown and Katy, Bear Creek and Jersey Village. We're reaching voters everywhere to get the message out, and it actually works. People who get knocked on the door are 4 times more likely to vote, and if they support Laura, they're 6 times more likely to vote. So we have to make sure with the next 14 days that we do as much as possible. So please sign up. We have shift sheets. You can sign up for specific days. And as a reminder, if you donate today, you get to leave here with a limited edition Don't Mess with Moser sticker, as well as a never-before-seen photograph from the Obama administration, courtesy of Arun Chowdhury. So please donate and knock on doors and
not as important as Lynn, but up there. Teresa and Rusty, thank you so much for being such amazing supporters and welcoming us into your bar. And Teresa's cousin in Massachusetts gave me these handmade, hand-forged earrings that, if you look closely, say resist. And that's what I have been doing since 12:04 on November 9th, 2016. God, that seems like a long time ago. And that's what we're all going to do together. So thank you, Teresa and Rusty, and we love the Mucky Duck.
I can play some more music if you guys don't mind.
Yeah, go to the bank and ask her.
Wait, this one? This one? Who's this?
But I'm Joe Media. Okay, great. I'm reporter to Joe Media. Yeah. So I'm Joe Media. See how that works? So, you doing this?
I hear about it every day. It's just like walk by. It's literally I'm going to make sure that I'm not.
My grandfather. Yeah, like northeast. There's just over there. It's great, right?
I wouldn't want to do it for I'm not sure. I think she would. I've got 4 hours. Well, even that. I mean, that was near. Come on, let's go. Stuff on your body. Now, I'm going to look at it. Are you going to be around the next couple of weeks? Yes. I already signed up and everything. Okay. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to see you. Yeah, so good to see you. See you soon. I'm excited. This is a fun time. Wait a minute. Yeah, it makes you work. What's one time and one time? Oh, sorry.